Happy fucking Monday, Pulsakins. How are we doing today? Today's the week where we could go moon time or not. We will see what happens. This is what we're on, this freaking wild roller coaster of a ride of cryptocurrency. And that's exactly what this show's about, is where we're using crypto as a wealth creation tool and using real estate and other real world assets as a wealth preservation tool. I know today, guys, the stream is a weird time, but it is going to be weird for the next couple weeks. I am trying to readjust my schedule, trying to get things back in line. The 1 hour difference there in the US screwed my entire schedule up. Now I'm all over the place. So let me fix my camera. So I'll be streaming here and there. Come on. Let me adjust the light, see if that will do it. No, there we go. So I wanted to check in with you guys today, though, at the very least, and do like a 20-minute stream. I had an open I have 45 minutes open right now between my appointments. So I was like, man, I'll just do a quick stream, check in with everybody, see how they're feeling. Tomorrow's the big day, guys. I don't know. Last time we had the elections, it took a freaking month after the day that the election was over for them to go and recount the votes and all the crap that they had to do. And then they still stole the election. I'm probably going to get my YouTube channel shut down for saying that. So I should be careful. But yeah, it's going to be quite an exciting ride tomorrow. And I don't know what's going to come of it, right? I'm hoping for, obviously, the good news to come forth, because if the good news happens, well, then we go moonshotting, right? Bitcoin and Ethereum, I feel like, will be the first one to drive and be the stars of the show, followed by, altcoins, other layer ones, and specifically, Pulse Chain and Pulse Chain's ecosystem. So I feel like this event is way bigger than what the Richard Hart court case is. In my opinion, I feel like this event will affect price a lot more than what the Richard Hart court case does, in my opinion. So we'll see whether I'm right or wrong. I don't know. Maybe Trump gets maybe he wins and we don't move at all. I think kind of crazy. I doubt that would happen. But either way, I think we have exciting times ahead of us. And so once again, if you guys are just tuning in, I'm going to be doing some weird times on my show for the next couple of weeks until I get my calendar situation figured out. You guys over there in the US like to change your clocks, and it screwed up my whole entire calendar. The whole thing shifted, and I was like, I guess I had the calendar. Well, it was on EST, but it's based off everyone else's appointments and meetings from the US, and it just screwed me up, man. I was like, damn it. Now, like, lunch is no longer lunch. Lunch is like when the show is supposed to be. And so I'll be adjusting things around for the next couple of weeks. And my goal is to get it back on the same time that I was doing it before. So we will see. So let's go ahead and while we're at it, though, and why I'm thinking about it, let's check in with the secret chart and make sure, even though we're seeing some of this downward pressure, that we are not scammed. No, don't look like we're scammed at all. In fact, man, we're still pumping up against Ethereum on the weekly, guys. This is crazy. ETH must be getting crushed right now. Maybe not crushed, but it's going down. We're obviously in the last 24 hours pretty, holding stable. We're holding the line. We're here holding the line, going into that, last final news of the election. And I'm actually, that's pretty bullish in my opinion, guys, that we're holding the line in all these. Look at PulseX is holding the line. Ink got a little bit wrecked. Ink's been very volatile to the downside in general in comparison to the other assets lately. Hex is doing great. It's holding the line. Hex a little bit. Wrekt, not too bad though. Solid X. Yeah, this is interesting. Solid X has been holding the line too. Where's it at? There it is, 1285. It's been holding the line for a little bit. And we got a little bit of a pump today, but that could just be a fluke. But it's been doing good. I feel like this is like, let's check the chart out. I feel like this is a good support level. Come on, load for me. There we go. It broke through this support came down and wow, it's hitting up against it. So if it ends up not breaking above this and establishing that as support again, this is now resistance, and he might about to see some lows on Solid X. I don't know. We'll see what happens, but that's what I'm seeing. This was a very strong support and resistance line. Let me see if I can zoom it out. For some reason, when I stream, guys, my internet and deck screener don't like to get along. Yeah, it's negative. Whatever. All right. Well, anyways, we're not scammed on the Pulse ETH pair, and that's what I care about. That's the most important chart because that's the one that tells us how are we doing in comparison to the blue chip of all the altcoins, right? That's Ethereum. I feel like Ethereum's going to do quite well. And so all I need to know is, are we going to pump against Ethereum? That's all I need to know, man. Coming out on the weekly, put it on the line chart. Dude, you have everything you need to know whether or not you're going to be diamond hands or you're going to be a Jeet. I mean, I don't know. It's freaking simple to me, guys. I just I don't get it. But I get it. I mean, some people are just they don't have the mindset or the fortitude to have diamond hands and be long-term investors. So let's check in with the chat. More hex, morning to you, my good friend. Absolutely morning to you. More hex. You want more hex. I love that. I do want more hex too. Pulse is easy money. Yeah, man. I mean, easy in the sense that all you got to do is hodl, right? Like you just got to hold. But I don't know how the term easy, it was simple. I think Pulse is going to end up being simple money at the end of the movie. Easy, I'm not sure, because obviously you had to have the faith, the belief. You had to allow your ego to not be offended by Richard Hart's ego. We talk about that all the time on the show. Is the ego is the biggest killer of opportunity, and if you were able to allow yourself to put your ego down, you could absolutely see the opportunity in Richard Hart, even though he has his own ego. You know what I mean? So that was one of the things why most people, I feel like, think Hex was a scam back in the early days, and they think Pulse is like a scam, and so it's because they get offended by his ego. So, and then you had the SEC stuff, and you have I don't know about easy, man. It's going to be simple money, I'll tell you that. But it took a certain type of person to be able to hodl and still believe and be here today, and you're one of them. So maybe it was easy for you. It was. But it was, man, my resolve was shaken many times. I'll tell you, it was. I had to, take a step back and really think things through, even pray about it. And so it's been quite the journey, and it's far from over. I think it's going to do really well going here into the end of the year. Now, if we get bad news, maybe we don't do well going into the year. In fact, we probably get set back 2 or 3 months, and maybe we miss out on one altcoin season. I don't know. And then, I feel like the cycle will stay true no matter what. The cycle will stay true. It's just, I believe in the cycle. You never bet against the cycle. Cycles are king. Don't disrespect the cycle or you get wrecked. But I believe also we're not going to have $240,000 Bitcoin like RH predicted. I don't think we're going to see a $17,000 Ethereum or even a $12,000 Ethereum if we get bad news tomorrow. I feel like maybe you cut price maybe in half. So maybe we see 140,000 or 120,000 Bitcoin. I'm speculating here, guys. It's never financial advice. I'm just a dude on the internet speculating on his own money. And then maybe we see something like a 7,000 Ethereum, something to that nature, maybe 6. If we get bad news. And that's over the course of the cycle too, guys, is what I'm thinking. Not in the short term by any stretch of the measure. I think it will set us back months if we get bad news, but the cycle will continue on like normal. They are going to print money to oblivion. Also means I'm going to be stuck here in Puerto Rico for a long time if that happens, because with the good news option, he's talking about like, zero capital gains on crypto in the United States. He's talking about 15% business tax. Like, probably end up leaving Puerto Rico next year, if or the year after. It'll probably take them a year to get these policies put into place. But with 44% unrealized capital gains, I ain't going nowhere. I'm stuck on this freaking tropical island for another 4 years. Man, and that's all right because it is beautiful out here, and I don't mind being on the garbage island. Oh, I think was that Trump that said that, or was one of his like a comedian or somebody who introduced him? Somebody called it the garbage island. It is third world country, guys. I mean, the infrastructure is very third world, but man, it's a tropical paradise. It really is, and so it's beautiful out here, and the weather's starting to get a little bit cooler outside, and man, this is like barbecue weather. So yeah, that will not be easy money. More Hex if we get bad news tomorrow. Shit. Still simple money. You just gotta hodl. You just gotta believe, right? That's how Salmi always says. D Nights, what up, bro, man? How are you doing? You're coming to the Hex Awakening event. Oh, I think we're doing that in April in Peru. He's gonna come back on the show. Sergey's gonna come on the show as soon as I get my calendar worked out. I gotta get that. I was gonna have him on this week, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that with my calendar and how screwed up it is. So we'll see what happens. I want to have him back on. Sal, the crypto food. Let's go. What's going on, bro, man? How are you doing? How's your health, man? I hope you've been working on it. I know we were talking about in the chat before. Keep up the good work. I'm still freaking hammering it hard, man. It's been fun and quite the journey. Love health. You got to have health and you got to have wealth if you want to make it to the end of this movie and create as much memories and experiences with your loved ones, your family, your friends. And I really believe that's what we take with us in the afterlife. It's what we leave behind too. All the stuff doesn't matter. The stuff is cool. It's fun. It's good to have, but it's not what really matters. At the end of the movie, it's about the experiences and memories you've created with your loved ones. And once again, you need two things to do that. You need health and you need wealth. So, but Hexakin contractor, man, do you build houses? I've worked with many contractors in my days, man, as a real estate entrepreneur. That was my introduction to entrepreneurship, was real estate. It was flipping houses, wholesaling and flipping houses. So what's up, Corey, man? Hey, man, what's up, bro, man, to you? My confidence is high. Yeah, mine too, man. Absolutely. You just got to look for the clues, right? Clues of the puzzle piece. You can't be a freaking pleb with a scarcity mindset and thinking that, everything's going to zero and everyone's out to scam you. I don't know. It just takes a certain type of person to really go through what we've gone through, man. And man, you're right though. All the signs are there. I mean, like the community alone, man, we have the strongest community in crypto, in my opinion, bar none. And then I've looked around. I do diversify a little bit out of the RH ecosystem once in a while. Some people like to MF me in the chat because I do that. I had Alti on the other day, and I like Alti. Like I like the project that he's launching. Man, a lot of the guys are mad because I was getting involved in that. But I look around at other communities. Like I've been in Cardano, I've been in Phantom. Phantom was actually my introduction into crypto last cycle. It was like where I played in DeFi and learned all this stuff was from the Phantom ecosystem. And now it's going Sonic is going to be the brand name. I guess they're reimagining the blockchain. I haven't done any due diligence or research on it. I need to. I should go look at it and see if it's worth putting a bullet in. I don't know. But I do diversify out. But yeah. But I'm 95% RH stuff, guys. Like if not more. And like literally in the cores. Like even when I consider diversified is like buying freaking meme coins or utility coins on Pulse Chain too. Francis Powell, hello. Oh, how are we doing, Francis? It's a good word, man. What is a good word? Prophet Maximus. Man, I love your name. According to numerology, there we go, numerology, Trump will win. Really? You know, the crazy part about that is, Prophet Maximus, is I believe in that stuff. You know, I believe in like the full moons and the blood moons, and I think Hex bottomed at the blood moon this year. This local bottom, the blood moon. It was Brizology that pointed that out. Yeah, Trump will win, huh? Man, we're gonna have one hell of a fucking bull run, bro. You'll get me all stoked, man. I'm telling you, this news, guys, that happening will be bigger than clarity with SEC and Richard Hart and all that. And that stuff is great and all, and it's going to happen anyways. But like, I'm telling you guys, this is the real pumpamento. The court case wins shit. Man. Prophet Maximus, I hope you're right. But I believe in numerology, so it's like, yeah. 5-minute chart. Harris has had a comeback, and Trump's rally in PA last night was a disaster. I am worried. Yeah, so here we go. I don't know, man. We'll see, man. We'll see. Why was it a disaster? I haven't been. I don't ever watch the news or stay in touch with that kind of stuff. I mean, I'll scroll through Twitter, and if I catch something, I wonder what. Yeah, mention why it was a disaster. 5 minute. Just curious. I want to ask about the length. I thought it was a few days. Now it's 2 weeks, but we might want to do a week or something. We'll ask that question when he comes on the show, and we'll see if we could do like that is a thing. A lot of you guys have families, and it's hard to get away for 2 weeks, and so I'll talk to Sergey about that. I'm gonna go for 2 weeks. At least that's the goal. Once again, I got a family too. I'm gonna try my damnedest to go for 2 weeks because this Peru, man, it's gonna be beautiful. Because even like when we're not like, let me get my camera to fix, having our awakening moments, right, and doing the stuff at night, like during the daytime, I'm gonna want to go be a tourist. I'm gonna want to go explore Peru, man. I've never been there. Would be cool. Condor, what's up? What's up? And Drake Hex One, tell me how bullish are you on eHex? Yeah, man, it's a meme coin to me. I don't know, man. Semi, but like, here's the thing. I'm semi that it will freaking moon. Like, if it moons, it's gonna moon so hard because the liquidity is so low over there that it can absolutely fly. I mean, if you are still counting that as one of the RH core coins, which that is very speculative, and I know, guys. God. But if you're counting that, then, I mean, you would say that would be the one that could fly the highest, potentially. It could absolutely just go, especially once Bank X gets out of their position, and which they have been, guys. They've been chipping away at it. They're like it's only 500 million or something like that they have left now. They started with over 800. So, like, I don't know, man. But here's the thing. That is what makes it so speculative. So I think, like, if Richard Hart never talks about it again, because he's going to be streaming again, guys, one day, right? If he never talks about it again, that is bullish. Or if he says something like, hey, like, I see that some of you guys like buying eHex. How about you come over to Pulse Chain and buy it where the gas is cheap? That would freaking moon it. As long as he doesn't go on live stream and FUD it, right? And that's where you could get another absolute disgusting red candle, just a Goblin Town, if he were to come on live stream and do that. So understand the risk, right? So every investment has a risk versus reward, right? And you can actually like map it out and put it on a scale where that investment stands. And this is one of those things that's very, eHex is, in my opinion, very high risk, high reward. So once again, you treat that accordingly in your portfolio. I do have bags. Yes, I got bags, but it does not make up, dollar value wise, it does not make up a very large portion of my portfolio at all. So, but if it goes, I have a seat at the table. So consider these things, when you're thinking through, when you're stacking this, this asset. Look, he's flooded it before through a Twitter tweet, right? And it absolutely destroyed the price. It was actually the top, the little altcoin season top of Pulse Chain in the beginning of the year that we had, where Richard Hart fudded, or it was like right after the top, and then he fudded, and then like everything came crashing down. Not just EHEX, but EHEX got demolished against everything else. So keep that in consideration. I don't know. He's the one that can destroy. I don't think anyone else can destroy it. I think if he doesn't say anything about it, like he just never mentions it again, that's bullish. Or if he says something like to the nature of like, once again, hey guys, stop buying EHEX on Ethereum where gas fees are expensive. Come over and at least buy EHEX on Pulse Chain. If you don't want to stake it, fine, put it in a liquidity pool. I don't know, if you want to make some yield, right? Could be like that kind of narrative. If he says something like that, I could see him saying something like that for some reason. That would moonshot it, in my opinion. But if he fuds it, man, understand your risk. It's going to freaking kill it. Not kill it, but like it will wreck the price. But man, that freaking look, I could do 100x, man, easy. L Sizzle, who believes the hardest? I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like as a community, we're a collective, right? Like we all believe together. We're this big collective hive that believes. It's just, and that's why it's going to come true. I believe in the law of attraction too. The law of attraction will make this come so. I just hope the law of attraction can freaking put Trump in office. Come on. With some numerology. Man, you guys got me bullish today. It's super, super cool. Oh, man. Oh, the myth, the man, the legend. What up, Crypto7? Smash the like, please. Yeah, smash the likes. Hit the subscribe. Get that bell notification ringing every time we come on. And that'll help our algorithm, actually. We keep bringing the good word. Man, Crypto7, thank you for always showing up. I love 7 Show. There's so much alpha on there. If you guys can subscribe, go over there and watch it. And 7G, it will fucking moon. I don't care what anyone says. I am excited for 7G. It's going to be good. Andrea, X1s. It's so easy to make a 10x EHEX. I agree. And after that, the game begins. Non-believers start to question themselves. Will I miss it again? I agree. 10x is easy because it's just the liquidity is so freaking low. Man, it could freaking moon hard. Like a meme coin. It's really what like it is, man. It could go hard. But also remember, it can also, with low liquidity, the other side's true too. It could freaking drop hard also. If you get your 10x and that's your goal, maybe you should take profits. Just saying. I have a megaphone. Oh, you have megaphone Indy? Let's go 7G. 7G to the moon. Man, scream at the top of our lungs while we're in the bottom of the market before freaking Trump gets in office. Ugh. It's going to be Franklin, what's Gucci, man? How you doing, bro? What's going on with you, man? Yeah, I'm out here, man. I'm on the island to the 21st, actually. And then we're heading back to Arizona to hang out for 2 or 3 weeks. I haven't decided yet. Holidays. Be there for Christmas and New Year's. It'll be fun. And after I get back from there, then I'm off to Panama for Randy Hilarski's No Permissions. You going to that, bro? I know you're part of No Permissions. Would be cool to have you there. Did the VIP thing so that way you can go see the Panama Canal and hang out on freaking catamarans. It'd be fun. But yeah, I'm here right now. Icosa on bull chains is leverage on Hex. Watch for what I agree with this. Oh my God, guys, you're sleeping on this. I don't know what to tell you. When something is not being talked about, I mean, obviously Sami talks about this once in a while and he shoots the price up and it dumps, and he shoots the price up and dumps. But like when you see a founder or a creator, they're kind of like silent and there's not a lot of buzz. Like, man, he's working. He's getting ready to launch something. Mark my words. He's working and he's getting ready to launch something. And from what I understand, once again, not financial advice. I'm just a dude in the internet. Go buy stocks and bonds like some of you said. Right? I'm just speculating my own money. But from my understanding, E Icosa and P Icosa will end up being the same asset. So it might be better or more advantageous for your money? I don't know. Once again, go do your own due diligence. But it might be advantageous for you to be buying EICOSA right now over the PICOSA. Just saying. I've put a couple dollars in here and there, and it's been an EICOSA. That's what I've been doing because I believe he's going to do that. He's also talked about you could stake EHEX on Pulse Chain. That would be, I don't know how the hell he's going to do that. The guy's he's the GOAT, man. He's the GOAT. Rich, what's up? Let's go. How are we doing? Jim Horton, could you have one of the gray currencies guys on sometime more? Man, I guess I could have them on. I'm not invested in it. So yeah, I mean, I could probably have them on though, and you can talk through it. I don't mind having other founders and creators on at all. Yeah. So it'll be a little while though. Just because I have a lot of guys coming on, and this next 2 weeks is freaking wrecked because I'm like trying to move my calendar around where I can get the show back in the same time slot it was before. Guys, I hate that the United States keeps moving their clocks. I live in Arizona and Puerto Rico. Both places don't change their clocks. The rest of the freaking United States does every 6 months, and it absolutely wrecks my freaking time frame for like 2 weeks every single time. So on that note, guys, I am going to get out of here. Keeping it short. I will try to hop in here and there throughout this week and next week. It's going to be sporadic because I have appointments scheduled at the time when my show is going on. And it's like, so I'm going to do what I can to check in, even if it's for like 27 minutes, a half hour. But guys, go out there, crush it. Remember, if you want to 10x your life, all you got to do is 10x the value you bring to your fellow human. Bring that value back into crypto, smash it in, and that's how you 10x your life because you're using the leverage of crypto, the most highest appreciating asset class known to mankind. And that's how we're going to not only make it to Monaco with Crypto 7, those guys will be out there living. I'll go out and visit, but we can go wherever we want and have true time freedom to be able to do what we want with whom we want, however we want, when we want, because that's how I define success. It ain't about the money in your bank account. It's about the memories and experiences you create with your loved ones. That is the true assets of life. Guys, peace. Love you all. And I'll hopefully see you mañana. If not, then I'll let you know through I'll post it on YouTube. See you guys.